What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Hope everyone is doing well. You've just seen some check-in shots from this morning. So it's another new low weigh-in today of 166.6 pounds, which is a bit of a weight drop since the last time I spoke to you. It's following on from the rest day yesterday, which I spoke about last time. It's very, very low food, which I will record one day. Usually on them days, I'm just so tired, I can't be asked. But another new low weigh-in. I'll record the full day of eating today, which is a training day. Following that, because I'm training a bit earlier in the day, I'll be 2 higher carb meals this morning, just to get me some fuel. Other than that, morning's the same. Woken up, hydrated with 1.5 litres of water and some Hydromax. Had my coffee, done about half an hour of walking, and then done this posing now. We've got legs on the cars today, so I'm kind of looking forward to that. At the same time, after the low day yesterday, I'm not. But we're coming in now, 8 weeks and 2 days out. It's coming down pretty fast now. So we've still got a lot of work to do, but I'll catch you guys for meal number 1. So guys, meal number 1 is here. So we've got 1 whole egg, 300 grams of egg whites, some with ketchup, and then 4 pieces of low calorie bread, well, toast, which is about 55 calories per slice. I only literally use salt and pepper on my eggs. I know people use all sorts of garlic and paprika, and I think it's gross. Like, I've tried so many things, and I love seasonings, but on eggs, just salt and pepper. I don't have veg for this, so what I've got instead is delicious sauerkraut. I use about 15 to 20 grams at the moment, and that's mainly just to help with digestion and just to get a bit more veg across the day. All my other meals have fruit or veg with them, I think. Yeah, they normally do, but I try to anyway. As my carbs come down, I still try and make sure to keep as much fruit in as possible. And the veg is quite low carb anyway, but I still track it. Don't really in off season. With that, as you saw some things here, I've got 3 omega-3s, 1 vitamin D3 with K2, which is 4,000 IUs of vitamin D, a multivitamin and vitamin C. I don't recommend all them. All year I take the vitamin D and the omega-3 because I don't get much in my diet otherwise. I live in the UK, so it's sunny now, but it's not usually. And then omega-3, I don't get much fish in my diet. When I'm in the off season, I do twice a week. Start of the prep I did, but now that salmon's gone because it just wasn't worth the calorie amount. The vitamin C, just because I feel a bit crap at the moment, a little bit under the weather, so I'm trying to catch it before it starts, which I think I am, touch wood. And the multivitamin is just there mainly for a safety barrier. I don't think I'll be getting all my vitamins in with fruit and veg alone at this point in prep, with food being so low. So that's just a safety barrier. It's only cheap. And then other than that, I have 8 grams of creatine as well, and that's basically my supplements for the day. On rest days, I have psyllium husk, so I have about 2 or 3 grams of psyllium husk on a rest day, which isn't much. I've only just started having it, and that's just to keep digestion going. So yeah, I'm going to enjoy this now. I'll put all the calories and macros on the screen here, like I normally do. I'm a bit of a rush. As you can see, I'm still in my dressing gown, and I've still got a lot to do. I've got to go out in about 5 minutes. So I'll catch you guys in the next clip. So meal 1 went down an absolute treat. The only difference between meal 1 on a training day like today and a rest day is the toast goes, because my carbs are on 50 grams on a rest day. But I have 3 eggs instead of 1, and I have 15 grams of low-fat cheese. So both have their benefits. I prefer the taste of the rest day one because I really like cheese, but I do find that I struggle with low carb. Like, I just don't feel, I know some people love it, they get clear head, blah, blah, blah. If I'm maintaining or gaining weight or losing weight a little bit, then yeah, I get that clarity. When I'm quite deep into a calorie deficit, I just feel awful. I've just done another 3,000 steps as well. So what I do is, days that I'm not in work or in the office itself, is I'll try and almost front load my steps where possible. So I'll try and get half done by about now, which I have done at least half my steps, which is really good. It just means the rest of the day I can chill, training, cardio, and then kind of just fill the steps in as and when I can. I was going to record myself on the walk because you saw it was sunny before this morning when I first recorded that clip, and it just started raining. It just rained the whole time, but Britain for you. So I've also had the Dr. Pepper Zero as well. I love Dr. Pepper, but I've never really liked Dr. Pepper Zero, and I think they've changed the recipe because it's really nice now. And yes, it's 9 o'clock in the morning and I'm on Dr. Pepper, but I felt like it. Sue me. So usually on these training days, like you've seen in the past, I train after 2 meals. The benefit of that is I get out of the way earlier in the day. The downside is I get less meals in pre-workout than I would in the week. Normally you'll see I'll have meal 1, which is quite a low carb, low fat, high protein meal. Sometimes like raspberries and whey, or sometimes it's eggs. Today you saw I had a bit of toast as well. The reason being is because my carbs were so low yesterday after a rest day, I didn't want to have just 1 high carb meal going into training, especially legs as well. So I kind of moved one of my later meals to this morning. So it's 2 moderate-ish carb meals now, so I can get them in my system before we train. And then after training, you'll see my post-workout meal struggles a bit with carbs, which isn't ideal from a recovery standpoint, but it allows me to have a meal with Faye again later, which it'll probably be the same as last week. It's a chicken with the potatoes that I air fried. And that's only 2 hours after post-workout meal anyway, so it's not too bad. But that's enough of me waffling. What I'll do now is I'll go home, make meal 2, and I'll catch you then. So guys, we're back for meal number 2. Don't know if you can see that. So we've got 80 grams of cream of rice, we've got a banana, we've got 40 grams of whey, and we've got 10 grams of dark chocolate. And then we're also sticking about a gram of salt and then a little half a teaspoon of cinnamon. The reason for this pre-workout is because I want higher carbs to fuel my training. On my upper days, like push and pull, I will have oats instead of cream of rice. And that's just because I'm trying to balance that satiety versus performance. On a leg day, I can't digest oats in time. I'll be training in about an hour and a half. So this is perfect. So I have 80 grams of cream of rice and a banana as my carb sources. Both easy to digest. It's at least a gram per kilogram body weight, so it gives me enough fuel for the session without causing gastric distress. The dark chocolate is just to slow down digestion, and also we all know dark chocolate is great. Oh, it's an aphrodisiac for a reason. It's just good for blood flow. There's only 10 grams in there, and it's 90%. And then the whey, it's just normal whey. It's concentrate. Could it be isolate and I could save myself some extra calories for other things? Yeah, I guess maybe have 12 grams dark chocolate instead of 10. But I love the taste of Perform whey. Isolate in general, I don't really like. It's just too watery. So that's why I have that. Salt, again, for the pumps, and then cinnamon is just good to control blood sugar. And it tastes nice, it's Ceylon cinnamon. So if you're someone that trains all the time, and you put a lot of effort into it, and you track your food, and you track your sleep, and you're underhydrating, you're missing out on so much potential benefit. If I perform now even slightly dehydrated, I notice the difference in my sessions is huge. So I make sure to have that 1.5 litres first thing when I wake up with about 7 grams of electrolytes. Then I have another 1.5 litres at least before training after meal 2. Today it'll be closer to another litre, probably on top of that as well, just to make sure I'm hydrated. Worst case scenario, you wheeze them out. And then obviously in my intro, I'll make sure to hydrate as well, but I'll go into that later on. But for now, I'm gonna enjoy this meal. I'm gonna watch some YouTube. I'm on like a John Dewitt binge at the moment, so I'll watch some of him. And then I'll catch you guys on the way to the gym. So that's that meal down, and cream of rice. I don't know what it is. I went off it in off season. I kind of forgot about it for 2 years. And people kept saying, "Oh, try it in, try it in prep. It's volumizing, that sort of thing." I was always thinking, well, oats are more volumizing, but it is better in terms of digestibility. Like oats do sit in your stomach a bit when you have too many, so cream of rice is better than I thought. It's better than normal rice as well because it tastes better with protein. But anyway, that's in my stomach. That's digesting well, hopefully. On the way to the gym now. The sun's starting to come out again, which it will. It'll stay out now. It'll stay out while I'm in the gym, and the second I leave, it'll go away again. We've got legs on the cards. So the pre-workout today is half a scoop of Naughty Boy, or 1 scoop, half a serving, so it's 11 grams. That's a sick pump, just stim free. And we've got enough conviction to have 150 milligrams of caffeine. Again, it's a little bit lower on a leg day because I feel like intraset, like on squats, or hack squats today, or on a leg press, I get a little bit anxious. Not loads, but enough to take away from the set a little bit, which you don't want, especially on, like for example, on my hack squat, I've got 1 set. I can't afford to lose 2 reps because of my breathing when my legs have 2 more reps in them. So I'd rather err on the side of caution. Plus I've also had that Dr. Pepper before as well, which, let's be honest, it's probably got a little bit of caffeine in that as well. But anyway, that'll be it for the caffeine today. So it's literally a coffee and a pre-workout, and then any other sugar-free diet drinks that I have. Sugar-free diet drinks? Any other sugar-free / diet drinks that I have. I have like 1 a day, maybe. So I don't bother tracking them. I know people track monsters and all sorts in their preps as well. I have 1 monster on a rest day. Sometimes I have a pre-workout on a training day, and it's like what, 11 to 20 calories in it. I don't track that either. Like it's not worth the. A lot of things I track, but things like that, or like that low sugar ketchup we saw me have this morning, it's about 6 calories. So I just keep it consistent across my meals. So I don't really track it. I make sure it doesn't go too high. Every couple of weeks I will weigh it just to make sure that prep brain's not taking it in. I'm getting 20 grams as opposed to 10 or whatever. But anyway, legs on the cards today. I'm not going to film it because I can't be bothered. This is more so just like an update video, really. We'll see how it goes. I haven't done this session in 2 weeks because I trained with Finn last week. And then afterwards, I'll catch you all for meal number 3, which, like I said, isn't the most exciting meal because I'm saving most of the fun stuff for when I'm with Faye. So I'll catch you guys post-workout, post-cardio, post-posing. But yeah, catch you guys in meal number 3. Right, guys, back from the gym. It was a really, really good leg session, actually. That 1 set on the hack, I did misgroove it, so I didn't get a last rep on that, but everything else was really good. They got a new Cybex squat press, is that what it's called, as well, which is really, really good. Get full range of motion on that. I should have recorded it for you, but I didn't. And I wasn't lying. Look at the rain. I don't know if you can see the rain. But yeah, it was really sunny driving here, like I said, and I knew it'd rain when it came out, and I have, so that's our walk out the window. Post-workout is tiny, like I said. It's literally 2 of these yogurts, one of them, and then 120 grams of strawberries. So it's the most poverty post-workout meal ever, which I shouldn't have done. I should have had more really post-legs and cardio, because I feel like shit. But our actual meal will only be in about 2 hours from now. So I went to town, and I'll catch you guys for meal number 4. So we're back home now for meal number 4, which we have together. It's exactly the same as what we saw in the last video. We've got the vegetables here. I'm going to show you while I'm cooking it because I'm so bloody hungry that. And there's the chicken, looking fresh, and our potatoes as well, looking fresh. Absolutely fresh, looking delicious. But I was right, that last meal was absolutely tiny. It was way too small for post-workout meal, so I'm starving. So we've both been here, both hungry. We've not argued, have we? No. We've been close. No. We thought we'd go to town because we're going to see a tribute Pink Floyd tomorrow night. So I thought, let's get myself a nice shirt or something. But we completely forgot it's bank holiday. I forgot it's bank holiday. Oh my god. So we completely forgot it's bank holiday, so it's horrendous. So we ended up just not getting anything to wear, and we just had to put up with horrendous bank holiday drivers. So that's delayed us a good hour. But we're home now. We're going to whip this up and then enjoy this, and then I'll catch you for the last meal. So guys, I actually completely forgot. My last meal is my normal oats. I decided to make it into an oat. What would you call it? Oat bake? An oat bake. So it's literally, it looks bigger than that in real life. A teaspoon for comparison. So it's literally 70 grams of oats, 40 grams of whey. No, it's not. It's 70 grams of oats, 35 grams of whey, 40 grams of egg whites. I put all the ingredients here anyway. Cocoa powder, and then water, which is just about 200 ml. Bit of cocoa powder as well, if I've not said it already. Whisk it all together, and then throw it in just a little dish. And then stick it in the air fryer on bake 180 degrees for like 23-24 minutes. And then I've taken it out, put in dark chocolate pieces, I don't know if you can see them really, and then nut butter on top, which looks really good. The only downside to this is I had to replace my apple for the cocoa powder, but I'll see how it is. If it's nice, I'll do it again, and if it's not, I won't. But I'll enjoy this now. I'll put the totals for the day somewhere here, and I'll see you guys in the next one.